Have you ever imagined your cat sneaking a bite of chocolate or licking the last sip of drip coffee? It looks cute, but it's the seed of disaster. Even a small amount of chocolate or cocoa contains theobromine and caffeine that can poison a cat's nervous and cardiovascular systems. In this video, we'll reveal the 15 most dangerous foods that are lurking around your cat every day. If you want to become the safe person in your cat's world, hit like, subscribe, and the bell right now. So every snack from Milo becomes a health investment, not a gamble. At the end of the video, I'll give you a one-page fridge magnet checklist. Just print it and stick it on your fridge. A gentle note, our team works with veterinarians. If your royal one shows unusual signs or worrying symptoms, leave a comment below. We'll review and support you as soon as possible. In an emergency, please take your cat to a clinic immediately. The real problem and immediate benefits tonight. You love your cat, so everything tasty for humans suddenly looks adorable. A brownie piece drops on the floor, a leftover sip of milk, a few raisins in a bun. Those just-for-fun shares can turn your kitchen into a fragrant minefield for a body that weighs only 3 to 5 kilograms. Here's the problem. Cats are not mini humans. They often lack certain detox enzymes, can't tolerate some of our sugars and fats, and experience toxic doses by body weight that are many times higher than in humans. The result is that foods harmless to us can lead to stomach pain, neurological issues, pancreatitis, liver damage, even acute kidney failure in cats, all from a single lick. What makes mistakes even easier is the hidden enemy. The risk doesn't come from the original food, but from concentrated powders or extracts, garlic powder, onion powder, cocoa, mixed items like granola, energy bars, brownies, canned goods like soups, broths, gravies, or active yeast dough. You don't mean to, but one distracted moment and your boss can taste something their body isn't built to handle. Good news, you don't need to memorize an encyclopedia to protect your cat. With a few core principles and a short response routine, you can turn every meal into a health investment from Milo starting tonight. 14 dangerous foods for cats, how they harm, early warning signs, and what to do. Chocolate and caffeinated substances like tea, coffee. Imagine you come home from a party and accidentally drop a chocolate bar on the floor. Your foodie cat Travis cleans it up right away. That scene means a heavy hit of theobromine and caffeine. These methylxanthines compete with adenosine receptors, overstimulate the brain and heart, faster heart rate, tremors, seizures. No matter how tempting dark chocolate looks, just a few grams can cause severe poisoning in cats. Action? Absolutely keep chocolate, coffee, tea, and any caffeinated drink away from cats. Store them high, and be cautious with cocoa-based snacks like brownies and candies. B-roll suggestion, a cat eyeing a chocolate bowl that gets tapped and falls. Warning signs, vomiting, diarrhea, hyperactivity, tremors, rapid heartbeat, in severe cases, seizures and fainting. Xylitol and artificial sweeteners. Many owners don't realize xylitol, found in sugar-free gum, candies, baked goods, toothpaste, even fruit jams, is a true poison for cats. In cats, xylitol triggers a surge of insulin from the pancreas, causing a rapid drop in blood sugar and direct liver cell toxicity. Just a few pieces of gum or a slice of cake containing xylitol can lead to liver failure, coma, even death. Action? Always check sweet product labels. Keep personal items like toothpaste or lozenges that contain xylitol far from your cat. Red flags: vomiting, lethargy, seizures, disorientation. Get emergency care immediately due to life-threatening hypoglycemia. Onions, garlic, and other alliums. Onion, chives, leek. Your cat stares wide-eyed at your savory, pungent dish and takes a nibble. Terrible idea. Onions and garlic contain sulfoxides and disulfides that damage red blood cells in cats, causing anemia and stomach irritation. Whether raw onions, sautéed aromatics, or garlic powder in marinades, cats are very sensitive. Even small amounts over time can cause severe anemia in cats. Action: never season a cat's food with onion, garlic, or chives. Avoid processed human foods containing these spices, like instant soups, garlic-flavored snacks. Red flags: weakness, loss of appetite, pale gums and eye membranes, anemia, jaundice, dark urine. Alcohol and fermented drinks like beer, wine. Some people still think one sip of beer is nothing for a cat. Don't risk it. Alcohol is extremely toxic to a cat's liver and depresses the central nervous system and respiration. Just 2 teaspoons of whiskey can cause severe poisoning in a cat over 2 kilograms, and a bit more can be fatal. Not only alcohol, active yeast dough can produce ethanol in the stomach, causing intoxication just like liquor. Action: keep all alcohol out of reach, from wine on the table and beer in a glass to proofing dough. If you suspect ingestion, act fast. Red flags: staggering, vomiting, stupor, blue-tinged tongue, difficult breathing, coma, very dangerous. Avocado. Avocado and its persin content are an unexpected story. Rich and creamy on the outside, risky on the inside. Persin is a toxin that can cause pancreatitis and breathing issues in many species, including cats. Even if your cat loves the buttery flavor, persin still takes its toll. The high oil content can also upset the gut, leading to vomiting and diarrhea. Action: don't let your cat just try avocado. Store avocado products, smoothies, avocado pastries out of reach. Red flags: severe diarrhea, repeated vomiting, lethargy. If a lot is eaten, possible pancreatitis and acute abdominal pain. Nuts. Almonds, walnuts, macadamia. You munch an almond and your cat licks the crumbs. Common, but risky. Nuts are high in oils, hard to digest, and macadamians in particular can trigger unusual compounds that make cats nauseous and weak. Some nuts are also hard enough to cause choking. Bubble tea pearls, seasonal mixed seeds, pumpkin or sunflower seeds should also be kept away. No matter how much your cat loves nuts, they can trigger pancreatitis and digestive upset. Action: do not let your cat chew any nuts, including boiled items like sticky rice grains or lotus seeds. Clean up nut debris right after eating. Red flags: vomiting, diarrhea, poor appetite, abdominal pain, with pancreatitis, difficulty standing, lip licking, labored breathing. Sugar and sugary candy. Cats can't taste sweetness, but sugar is still dangerous. Excess sugar drives insulin swings, leading to insulin resistance and diabetes, similar to camels not tolerating sugar. A popsicle, a few cookies, or one candy can easily trick a cat. Over time, sugary intake causes obesity, tooth decay, and diabetes. Xylitol in sugar-free candy is especially risky and can cause acute hypoglycemia. Action: minimize any exposure to sweets, chocolate, and sugary snacks. If your cat begs for treats, swap in healthy cat-specific snacks like pâté or appropriate kibble. Red flags: obesity, blood sugar spikes or crashes, trembling, lethargy, diabetes signs, drinking and urinating more, sudden weight loss. Milk and dairy products. The image of a cat drinking milk is adorable, but most adult cats can't handle the lactose in cow's milk. After weaning, cats largely lose lactase, the enzyme that digests milk sugar. Milk sugars then ferment in the gut and fuel bacteria. Even one bowl of whole milk can cause diarrhea, stomach pain, and dehydration, especially risky in senior or ill cats. Yogurt and ice cream, high sugar and fat, should also be avoided. Action: don't give cats fresh milk, ice cream, or regular cheeses, especially not sweetened milk. If your cat loves milk, choose lactose-free cat milk or stick to water. Red flags: acute diarrhea, vomiting, fatigue, dull coat, dehydration, skin tint stays raised after a gentle pinch. Grapes, raisins, and pitted fruits, cherries, pomegranates, plum pits. A few grapes might look harmless, but they're toxic. Grapes and raisins contain an unknown agent that reliably causes acute kidney failure in cats. Similarly, stone fruit pits, cherry, plum, peach, contain cyanide and are highly toxic. Even if your cat seems to enjoy the sweet tart grape, just a few can trigger diarrhea, inappetence, and then kidney shutdown. Pits or seeds from cherries or pomegranates can cause cyanide poisoning, vomiting, seizures. Action: never feed grapes, raisins, or pomegranate to cats. If ingestion is suspected, seek veterinary care immediately. Keep fruit pits out of reach. Red flags: Early, diarrhea, lethargy, poor appetite, excessive sleep. Days later, kidney failure, reduced urination, weakness, rapid breathing. Raw meat. That clean, raw beef or chicken you're marinating can pack serious risks. Raw meat may carry salmonella, E. coli, and parasitic worms. Salmonella can cause severe enteritis, fever, and dehydration in cats. Some people feed raw to preserve vitamins, but the trade-off is high infection risk. Raw fish also contains thiaminase, which destroys thiamine vitamin B1. Deficiency leads to neurological problems. Action: do not feed uncooked meat or fish. Cook thoroughly or use commercially prepared cat foods. Red flags: vomiting, diarrhea, possibly bloody, low body temperature, collapse, long-term thiamine deficiency, ataxia, seizures, disorientation. Tuna and single seafood diets. Many cats adore canned tuna or fresh fish, but caution is essential. Feeding a single fish type repeatedly like tuna lacks nutritional diversity. Canned tuna or sardines are often high in salt and can cause sodium overload. Raw fish has thiaminase, which destroys thiamine vitamin B1. Heavy reliance on fish can unbalance minerals and lead to malnutrition. Tuna can also contain high mercury. Chronic exposure harms the nervous system. Action: even if you feed fish, diversify proteins: chicken, beef, lean pork. Offer canned tuna as an occasional treat only 1 to 2 times a month. Red flags: malnutrition, lethargy, weakness, with tuna, trembling, fatty liver, muscle weakness. Excess fat and deep-fried oily foods. Sharing crispy chicken skin or rich pork fat may delight your cat, but high-fat foods often trigger digestive upset and can cause acute fatty pancreatitis, a sudden dangerous pancreatic liver problem. Too much fat leads to obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Cooking bones in fat can generate toxic compounds, pancreatoxin, that disrupt the liver and pancreas. Action: don't share greasy, fried kitchen foods. If your cat's drawn to richer flavors, use high-quality fish oil or choose low-fat, cat-specific preparations instead. Red flags: vomiting, abdominal pain, high fever, lethargy, in acute pancreatitis, severe pain, and inactivity. Urgent treatment needed. Cooked bones: chicken, duck, fish. Raw, meaty bones can be nutrient-dense, but cooked bones are very dangerous. Heat changes their structures so they splinter easily. Sharp fragments can pierce the throat or intestines or cause life-threatening obstructions. Even if your cat likes to gnaw bones, cooked bones, chicken, duck, fish, should be avoided. A single sharp shard can tear the esophagus or stomach. Action: never feed cooked bones. If you must offer bone, cook meat thoroughly and only consider large, sturdy bones, e.g. big beef bones, with strict supervision. Red flags: pain, avoidance, refusing food, repeated vomiting, possible GI bleeding, difficulty defecating, bowel obstruction. Salty foods: salt, salty snacks. A little salt to make it tasty sounds harmless, but it's a serious mistake. Excess sodium can cause dehydration and sodium poisoning. When sodium rises, cells shrink and nerves malfunction. Just a few salty chips, processed sausages, salt-cured fish, or hot pot broth can be enough to salt intoxicate a cat. Symptoms include dry mouth, vomiting, diarrhea, seizures, and fever. The kidneys and heart are put under strain. Action: don't feed chips, snack mixes, salted fish, or pickles, or salty bone broth. Check the overall diet. Commercial cat foods already balance sodium. Red flags: see the poisoning symptoms in Section 5, especially vomiting, tremors, and coma. Why can a single bite poison a cat so easily? You might wonder why cats get poisoned so easily. Fundamentally, cats differ from humans in important ways. Lactase deficiency: most adult cats lose the enzyme that digests milk sugar, lactase. As a result, cow's milk ferments in the intestines. Methylxanthine toxins, theobromine, and caffeine in chocolate, coffee are strong central nervous system stimulants. They compete with adenosine receptors, causing tremors and heart rhythm disturbances. Vitamin-destroying enzymes. Raw fish and some raw meats contain thiaminase, an enzyme that destroys thiamine or vitamin B1 in cats. Thiamine deficiency leads to neurological problems and muscle weakness. Liver injury and insulin effects. Xylitol triggers a surge of insulin release, causing a rapid drop in blood sugar and potential liver damage. Alcohol, from drinks or fermenting dough, causes drowsiness and central nervous system depression. Different detox capacity. Cats lack certain detox enzymes, for example, enzymes humans use like glycosidases, so compounds in onions, garlic, avocado, and caffeine are even more toxic to them. In short, a cat's body is highly sensitive to substances we think of as safe extras. What seems like a casual snack to us can seriously disrupt a cat's system. Understanding these mechanisms helps you stay alert when choosing foods for your cat. Myth versus reality. Mistakes and fixes, plus checklist, plus warning signs. Myth: cats love cow's milk. It's good for digestion. Reality: most cats get diarrhea because they lack the lactase enzyme. Cow's milk is only appropriate for nursing kittens. Adult cats who drink milk regularly are inviting trouble. Myth: a tiny bit of chocolate is fine. Reality: even a small piece of dark chocolate can contain enough theobromine to cause poisoning in sensitive cats, vomiting, tremors, seizures. Myth: grapes and pitted cherries are safe if you remove the pits. Reality: raisins or fresh grapes can damage the kidneys. Pits from cherries or plums contain cyanide and are highly toxic. There's no safe version here. Common mistake: letting cats eat human leftovers, like grilled chicken, rice plates, without knowing all the ingredients. Fix: feed measured, cat-specific meals. Instead of risky shares, use complete and balanced cat food and stick to the portion recommended for your cat's weight. Ready to go from overwhelmed to prepared and focused? Here's the perfect fridge magnet checklist for later. Do not feed chocolate, coffee, alcohol, onions or garlic, grapes, fruits with pits, pomegranate, cherry, cow's milk, high-fat foods, glutinous rice, salty or sugary processed foods, cooked bones. Prioritize complete wet food for cats, properly cooked foods served warm, varied proteins like beef, chicken, cooked fish, safe vegetables. Treats: cooked fish or a small amount of boiled beef are okay occasionally, don't overdo it. Use cat-specific lactose-free milk if needed. Household safety: keep trash and compost sealed, leave proofing yeast dough inside a turned-off oven. 5 emergency steps if your cat shows odd symptoms. Stop immediately and keep the packaging or take a label photo for the vet. Do not induce vomiting. Do not give milk. Offer clean water if your cat cooperates. Call your veterinarian or poison hotline, then monitor and go to the clinic if any severe signs appear. Poisoning signs to watch for: nausea, unusual vomiting or diarrhea, fatigue, loss of appetite, trembling, seizures, panting, rapid heartbeat, little urine or no urination, kidneys, yellowed skin or gums, sudden changes to peeing a lot or very little. If you notice anything unusual after suspected ingestion, contact your veterinarian immediately. Turn your kitchen into a safe zone. Tonight, when you close the kitchen and Milo curls up fast asleep, remember, a cat's happiness sometimes begins with the smallest things: a sealed trash can, spending 10 extra seconds reading an ingredient label, and a gentle nod no in the face of pleading eyes. With those 3 moves, you've turned the kitchen from a fragrant minefield into a safe zone. That's the love language cats understand: safety, consistency, precision. Caring for a cat is the art of careful love. After the 15 culprits we've just shared, I hope you're now equipped with the knowledge to become a wiser cat parent. If this video helped you avoid one small but dangerous bite, please like so the algorithm can bring it to more cat families. Subscribe and hit the bell to get safety guides you can apply tonight. And don't forget to share in the comments which human food your cat has tried to eat the most and your laugh or cry stories about your boss. Now, go cover that bowl of chocolate, keep that bag of potato chips sealed tight, and handle with care for your beloved cat.